Hey MOPS Mamas, my name is Andrea Jones, and I've had the privilege of serving on staff here at MOPS International for the past 9 years. So about 9 months ago, I had this amazing opportunity to attend a vision trip to Grenada with OCC, Operation Christmas Child. Well, let's just say it slightly rocked my world. We landed in Grenada, and on our way to one of the, I think it was like the third out of 4 distributions, I began to notice my stomach was churning and my head was starting to pound. I mean, the heat, the humidity, these winding roads up the mountains. I just remember feeling like, everything just feels so heavy right now, and I'm not even sure I can get out and do this one more time. But I prayed, we stopped, we pulled over. It was this tiny little church. You could hear the ocean waves crashing in on the side. And we get out, and I just prayed God, show me what you want me to see. Just show me. And by the way, can you please stop the swirling, the nausea, and this pounding headache? So we walk into the church, and all the children kind of file in. They all found their seats. They separate them, boys on one side, girls on the other. And I'm sitting at the back with the rest of the team, just watching everything, taking it in. And all of a sudden, Abby, this 16-year-old Grenadian teenager, stands up in front of her own neighbors, her community. These kids are running on the streets. Then she lives next door. I mean, they're all in proximity. And she stands up and she delivers a gospel message with such clarity and power to this entire church full of kids. I was watching and looking to see how intently the young children were just taking it all in, watching and listening. They all get this amazing little booklet that details everything that she's doing up front, and they get to take this home with them. At the end of her time, she just repeated so emphatically and with such power, Jesus loves you, and he has the greatest gift of all, and Jesus is Lord. Y'all, a Grenadian teenager trained by a Grenadian pastor who partnered with OCC to receive and distribute shoeboxes and share the good news of Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, it was so powerful. So after the shoeboxes were all given, and the children were completely enthralled with all of the contents, they're digging through, they're playing, something just said to look behind me, and I look back, and across the entire back wall of the church is lined with moms and a few dads and some grandparents who, guess what? They just heard the exact same message. I began to think about how many shoeboxes and gospel messages get shared every year through OCC. It's millions. So I'm processing all this, get back on the bus. Yes, another long, winding trip back to the hotel. And I'm laying there, I'm in the hotel, and I'm thinking to myself, A, I need to recover, and B, God, what could we do in this place? I just laid back, and I'm like, what could we do? What can 100,000 MOPS mamas do to make a difference? And just as I finished praying this, clear as a bell, the thought came to me, what about a shoebox a month? One mom, one child, walking through the stores once a month. Mom, you demonstrating generosity to your children and your family consistently, not just at Christmas. See, all the details of how and what's the best way to make it happen, each of you can make that decision. And that wasn't nearly as important as was the vision of what it looked like for 100,000 moms to be packing a shoebox every single month, year-round. I mean, can you see it? We're talking 1 million shoeboxes a year. We're talking 1 million gospel opportunities a year. And frankly, that's the power of a shoebox. This is what we're launching now, the Power of a Shoebox campaign. And I'm inviting you to join us. See, for every mom who opts into our monthly reminder campaign, we're going to send updates, stories, videos, and encouragements to keep on packing. Hey, listen, mama, you know the influence you carry in your home, with your friends, in your church, and in your community. Tell your friends, your community, and your MOPS sisters as soon as you see them. Invite everyone you know into this once-a-month commitment and remind them that the shoebox isn't the end, but it's the beginning. Remind them that the power of a shoebox for millions around the world, this marks the beginning, a decision to trust and follow Jesus. Watch and see. Together, we can change the world.